Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is, I wanted to do this just to kind of help somebody else. If you have problematic skin like me, I feel like I have some good tips. I feel like what I do helps me and maybe I could help somebody else in the process. So I figured I would do a video on that today. So I'm going to show you how to make your skin look nice underneath your makeup. Now I know my skin isn't that great. My phone makes it look way more red than it actually is. I have a mirror and my phone on a little tripod, the mirror is behind it, and I'm seeing myself right there and it's not that red. But regardless, I don't have the best skin. So I have large pores in this area, my nose. I have pores like right here. I get oily in my T-zone, including my chin. I get oily along my temples. My cheeks, for the most part, are pretty normal, and right here, but everywhere else gets oily. So I have to take care of that. And I don't necessarily get acne. My problem is whiteheads, so I'll wake up with whiteheads or they pop up during the day. For the past several months I've struggled with it and I really don't know I don't know why I get them. I have been trying to figure it out and I feel like nobody else struggles with that. And even when I try something new, I end up with a face full of whiteheads. So I have very problematic skin. I don't know what it wants. I take care of it, but I am not in a position where I can afford expensive stuff, at least not right now. So I do what I can for my skin. I think I have to try to balance it out because I'm oily and I don't know how to do that, and I'm learning as I go and I'm doing what I can at the moment, and it's obviously not enough, but I guess I'll figure it out someday. So right now, since I do struggle, this is my problem, and I'm going to show you how I take care of it. So first things first, even though I have oily skin, like I said, I still like to use a moisturizer because I have to wear full coverage foundations because I have acne scars and, you know, I get whiteheads, I have redness, I need full coverage, and sometimes that can make my skin look dry even though it's not. It just looks dry, patchy, so I still like to use a moisturizer. And I've actually been using this Kiehls Ultra Face Cream. And I've been trying it out and I actually like it because it's not like oily and greasy. It actually does feel really good on my skin. So I've been putting that underneath, you know, my primers and everything, and I like it so far. If you don't want to moisturize and you have like the same skin type as me and you just want something to kind of like soften your skin a little bit, make you feel good, the Too Faced Hangover RX really is a good primer. So like if you don't want to moisturize because you're scared of getting oily or greasy, then I would recommend this. I have used so much of this, like it's good. So I like to start off with a primer that's going to fill in my pores. And I usually use the e.l.f. one, and I've shown it in my videos before, if I can find it. Oh yes, so this one. But I have a sample of the Professional, which I've never used this, and I think I'm the only person in the world who hasn't. But this fills in your pores, and that's exactly what I want today. That's what I want when I'm looking for a flawless base. This is what I want. So you just pat this into your skin, I know that. And I never forget the little like creases of my nose right here, because I have little pores there too. Well, they're not little by any means, but and you've probably seen, like, you know, 100 pore filling tutorials, and everyone will tell you to pat it into your pores. And yes, pat it into your pores, don't just smear it. It really does work. I was going to buy the full size of this last summer, and I don't know what happened, but I got the wrong one, and it's just the matte one, and like it's like blue. It smells exactly the same, but I meant to get this one. So that's why I've never tried it. And I like to take this Skindinavia makeup primer spray, and this is the reason why I do this is so that if I'm spraying this on, it's going to help the Professional or the pore filling primer, whatever you're using, kind of seep into your skin a little bit better, so that's not in case it's just sitting on top. So that's what I do, and that's all you need. And you guys are gonna think that I'm extra and I do too much and it's unnecessary, but I don't care. This works for me. I like to smooth the texture on my skin with this because it really does work. No, you don't have to do all of this. The NYX Angel Veil is like really expensive for some reason, so if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to buy it, that's totally fine. Just find something that's going to smooth your skin and work for you, and you're good to go. And you don't have to do all these steps anyway. This is literally just what works for me. So I like to take this little sponge, and it comes in this Primed and Poreless powder from Too Faced. I don't use that powder, but I like to take a powder that doesn't make me oily at all, and it's this. I don't wear it. I've tried wearing it both underneath and on the outside, but then I can't use setting spray. It like does some weird thing. It like balls up and it looks really weird, so I use this underneath, and I have done this several times with other powders, but this one really keeps my oil away like all day. This is another reason why I moisturize too, because this could be really harsh and it could dry your skin out, so it's all about prepping your skin for makeup, making sure you're gonna have a really nice base to work with. It's all about the prep. If you feel like that would work for you, or if you feel like kind of like packing a whole bunch on works for you, then do that. And the foundation I'm going to use today is the Tarte Amazonia Clay Foundation. This foundation is like just a little bit dark on me, so I do like to mix it with this LA Girl White Foundation. I just lighten it just a tiny bit. So I do use Tarte Shape Tape, and the reason being is because I tried it, and it is worth the hype. Just in case you're wondering and you're thinking of buying it, I think you should, because it's full coverage and it really does work well, and it hardly takes any. I have mentioned this before, but you know, when you're watching most YouTubers and they literally put like a full-blown triangle of this concealer underneath their eyes, like, I promise you that's not necessary whatsoever. These 3 dots is more than enough for me. So my favorite powder ever is the NYC Smooth Skin Powder. It's like $3 and it's so good. It makes your skin look flawless. And that's also why I like to put that powder underneath, because this doesn't do much for my oil, but everything I put underneath is going to help. And this just makes my skin look so smooth. And I do kind of like to bake these areas of my face just in case it wanted to crease at all. You never know. So right here, my chin, I don't bake my under eyes. I have texture on my under eyes. They look dry even though they're not, so I never take a risk. I never bake under there. No way. Alright, so I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup off camera. I'll do my eyebrows and then dust this powder off. This is what my skin looks like from this routine. And I know it's kind of a lot of work, but it's all about prepping your skin for the makeup. It's not finding a foundation that might make you look flawless. It's all about prepping, and that part is really important. So yes, it's a lot, but it works, and I'll show you guys in much better lighting how it looks. So I'll go ahead and be back. Okay guys, so I'm in good lighting and this is what my skin looks like. So you can't see redness, you can't really tell that I have acne scars, and this is what I like to do if I'm trying to keep my makeup on all day, if I want to really look good. I'm not saying I do this every day, but yeah, I love how it turns out with the products I use. And I know, like I said, it looks like a lot, but I mean, can you blame me? So this is what I usually do when my boyfriend is in town and stuff, because I always want to look my best around him. So yeah, but please like and subscribe. Let me know what videos you want to see next weekend. I film on weekends. This was my spring break. That's the only reason I filmed this much. So let me know down in the comments, and please let me know if this helped you at all, or if you have any questions. I can try to help. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video next week.